I hope you enjoyed this collection of moments in my life. After a full day of travel, we started our second day in Hawaii, waking up in our beautiful hostel in Maui. This trip was a briefly mentioned idea that developed into the trip I needed. A trip that took me out of my mundane routine, my endless obsessions, and countless hours of doom scrolling that had become my life. This trip acted as a much-needed reset to what's important to me. After grabbing breakfast at a local stop near our hostel, we hit the road in search of adventure. We had loosely planned what our days would look like, but we were never attached to them in case we found something better to do in the moment, which we honestly did a lot. On this trip, we relied heavily on gut feelings and really put to use our free will. Our first day was a beach day. We rented snorkeling gear and went to a place called Turtle Town to explore. At first, we only saw fish, and then once we spotted one turtle, they kept popping up. The turtles here were pretty used to humans because they swam near us and didn't seem to be bothered by us. They are protected, so we gave them space and avoided touching them. If you want my honest opinion, don't do guided snorkeling tours in Maui. We went on one the next day, one I didn't even include in this vlog since I didn't have nearly as good as a time as our bootleg snorkeling adventure. Save your money, rent the gear, take precautions, be safe, and find the magic yourself. I promise you won't be disappointed. After hours of snorkeling, we had worked up a good appetite and headed to Foodland to grab poke. It was so nice out that we decided to find a park and have a little picnic. Moments like these really stick out to me. Just simple moments of enjoying each other's company, talking about nothing as we scarf down food, and taking in the sights of nature around us. It's simple moments like these I don't think we cherish enough. This entire trip we were sober, and I felt so much more present and in tune with myself. I can honestly say I had so much fun without it. I didn't miss it at all. To end the day, we decided at the last minute to drive up into the mountains to catch sunset. The next morning, after our guided snorkeling tour, we stopped by the hostel for another shower and to get ready for lunch. This is my first time staying in a hostel, and I loved it so much. This hostel had separate sleeping dorms, one for women and the other for men, and also offered private rooms. We stayed in the women's dorm with 10 other travelers. I know hostels can be a hit or a miss, but everyone was respectful of quiet times, it was clean, and I felt safe. We had lunch at a local cafe. I tried an acai bowl for the first time and fell in love. It was a little chilly and raining, so we got some hot drinks and some warm banana bread that I'm still thinking about to this day. After stuffing our faces, we decided to walk around to help our food digest and to look in some shops. One thing to know about Hawaii is that it rains often, sometimes with no warning, or so it felt like it did. We did a short hike to a waterfall and it rained heavily on us, but we came prepared so we didn't let it stop us. By the time we got to the waterfall, the rain had stopped and we got it to ourselves for a few minutes, which honestly felt like a reward from the universe for mucking through it. I'm not much of a beach person, but I love lakes and rivers, so these few moments having it to ourselves was amazing. We spent the rest of the day driving the road to Hana, but we were so exhausted that we mostly enjoyed the road trip from the car. And finally, we retired back to our hostel since we had an early morning the next day.
We are at Haleakalā National Park checking out the craters. It's a beautiful day, the sun is out, and the elevation is killer.
On our fourth day, we visited the Haleakalā National Park and hiked the crater. It was such a beautiful and challenging hike. We didn't do the full hike, but we got our steps in. One of the things that stood out to us was how quiet it was. So we decided to take advantage of the silence and do a 10-minute meditation. On our way down from the crater, we spotted a local food stand. We decided to stop, support a local, and grab some snacks for the drive.
So I haven't checked in with you guys in a few days. I'm currently at the hostel. We just made a quick stop here, but this is day 3, or maybe this is day 4. Today we did a crater hike, and the original plan was to do a crater hike and then go to the other side of the island and do some waterfall hikes there, but we kind of took a little bit of a detour. So now we're going and we're checking out this beach along the way to the other part of the island where we're going to check out some waterfalls, and we're going to eat some lunch before we get to the waterfalls now. So small detour, but that's the good thing about having free will. I believe the beach we're going to is called Baldwin Beach, so we're going to check that out. I actually got these beach shorts in San Francisco when I stopped there for a layover before we flew out here. This is also my first time staying in a hostel, and I actually really like it. It's very comfy, it's very cozy, it's very communal. We haven't really been here much. We just use it to sleep because we're just driving around all day, and by the time we come back we're exhausted, so we just take a shower, pass out, wake up, get ready, and leave. So it's been great. Super cheap. We have an all-girls dorm. It's not like a mixed sleeping area. They're separate. It's great here. I really like it here. This is the Aloha Hostel. So if you guys are ever thinking of coming and staying at a hostel, very clean, very safe. Really like it here.
On our way to check out the beach, we stopped by a local coffee shop for an afternoon pick-me-up. The beach was beautiful, but the waves were very strong. We relaxed and played in the water for a little bit, and then went to find food. We found a gem of a spot, got fresh coconuts, enjoyed the warm weather and food. We spent a long time here chatting and munching and ended up getting to our waterfall hike later than we had initially wanted.
Hiking through the forest. We're about 20 minutes from a waterfall and we're losing sunlight, so I went ahead of my friends just to try to catch it if possible. The terrain is pretty tricky, lots of creek crossings. It's really beautiful out here. I'm actually crossing a creek right now as I'm talking to you guys, and I'm just doing a very light trail jog to get to it before we lose light. Look at that tree behind me. We've been on Maui the whole time and it's magical. Everywhere we look is just beautiful sights, and I'm really enjoying my time here.
It ended up getting dark and we had to turn around before we reached the falls. This video got long, so part 2 will be coming out next week if you want to follow my adventures on the Big Island. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys later.